Hey guys, it's Sheila from One Pretty Little Box. I am back with you. I'm at you. I'm back with you to share kind of something that's kind of been on my heart the last couple days. I kind of shared a picture. I'll post it at the end of this video. I kind of was intrigued by a quote that I heard, and it's an unknown quote, so I kind of twisted it around and made it my own. I kind of wanted to, it's been burning deep within me, and I knew I needed to do a video this week because somebody out there is struggling with this, and it's a great reminder for myself as well, because I tend to struggle with it myself. And before I get going, I just want to welcome you guys, all you new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. I value every single one of you in many, many ways. I will tell you right now that if there is anything that you guys would like me to kind of share on, kind of inspire you, motivate you on, any kind of topic that you think you need just someone to sit down and chit chat with you, put that down in the comment section below. Tell me. I'll gladly make a video, and who knows what you might inspire me to inspire others to do. So share along with me. I told y'all yesterday's video I was going to share about my sport of tea that I was drinking. It's a little chilly outside. You know, when you go from 80s into the upper 50s, it kind of gives you a shock to your body. So I'm just warming up with some tea. I'm waiting actually on a friend to come by, so I was going to squeeze in a couple videos until then and just kind of share some things with you that have been, like I said, sitting kind of heavy right here. Saturday, I went out in the front yard, and there's an area in front of our home that I have been neglecting. It's our flower bed, on both sides of the house, actually the front and then the side entry. And that particular area has just been overdone with weeds. It's like they just took off. We've had a lot of rain this winter and this past autumn, and in that lot of rain also brings a lot of growth. That's another video too. Why you should always have an umbrella and welcome the rain. Okay, sorry. ADHD going on. I almost said ACDC, but that's not going on. Anyway, I kind of just want to talk to you guys about weeds. For a long time, I used to think that the weeds that when I'd pluck them, and I was working through different things, at that point, the weeds to me reminded me of things I needed to pluck out of my life. They did not need to be there. They were stealing much nutrients from my day. Now I realize that the weeds that are hindering more people is not necessarily other people or things. It's themselves, and it's that negative self-talk. It's the words we say to ourselves that hurt so badly that if someone else said to us, we would just be so deeply hurt and crushed that we wouldn't welcome them in our lives. Yet we do it to ourselves every day. Negative things like you're fat. Whew. I kicked that one more time. No, I'm just kidding. Negative things, hurtful things. Maybe you don't think you're a good mother, and you berate yourself about that. Maybe you have history in your past that has hindered some of who you are. I'm gonna see if I don't overdo y'all with light, because it's getting kind of dark there. It made me look like a ghost though. Okay. Maybe you think that you're the worst employee ever. Maybe, you know, you're so far in debt you just don't see hope, and then you just beat yourself up for getting yourself in debt. Maybe you're an alcoholic and it's hard for you to let go of the bottle. Maybe you pop pills. Maybe you deal drugs. Maybe you're a child molester. I don't know your story, but you have all these negative things in your head, no matter what they are. Now mind you, if you're a child molester, go get help. Get help. There's help out there for you. If you're an alcoholic, there's help out there for you. There's support systems. If you don't want to go talk to someone you already know, go to find a support system. Call an anonymous number. If you're in debt, do something about it. But sitting there berating yourself and speaking so negatively to yourself is just letting those weeds take root. Weeds grow fast. They grow faster than grass. I could mow my grass and it would be fine if I didn't have weeds that popped up faster than the grass did. The problem with the weeds is they go in and they just take up and they eat all that good soil. They are taking in the nutrients, the water, the joy, the sunshine. They're taking in all the things that are meant to thrive. Other living things, flowers, plants, grass. Yet the weeds are taking all the good stuff. Well, your mind is the same way. If you have these negative self-talk going on, and you have these negative thoughts, and you want to just sit there and dwell in them, you're losing all the good things. You're losing the nutrients. You're losing the sunshine, and you're losing the water. You're losing all the things that you need to live a great and blessed life because you're letting the weeds take over. And it's time to stop that. I challenge you to get out there and pluck some weeds from your garden up here. Stop doing it. It's not good. And if you're doing it and you have children, I can guarantee you they're doing it too. Because what you do, they do. The sad thing is they think it's okay. It's not okay. Those children are going to do what you do. Or they're going to do the complete opposite because they see how it destroys you. But in the same sense, they might see what destroys you and decide they don't want to be nothing like you. And so when they're an adult, they stay away from you. And you miss out seeing that part of your child. And that's so sad. It's so heartbreaking. Stop. I challenge you when you start getting into that negative mindset and those weeds start growing and start reproducing and taking over, start your gratitude. Start coming up with things that you adore. Maybe perhaps you're sitting here and you're thinking, I'm just not a good wife. I don't keep the house clean enough. I don't cook. I nag. Well, instead, turn that around and start being thankful. I'm so thankful I have a husband who loves me, even when I'm hard to love. I'm so thankful that I have a husband who's faithful. I'm so thankful that we share this life together. And the more that you start pounding those positive things in, the negatives have to be pulled up. But you've got to do it every day. You've got to do it all the time. Every time that happens, you got to pull. Because if you don't, those weeds will just take over. If you will just go kind of pluck a weed, and you don't get it by the root, it's still there. It's just going to grow, and it's going to grow harder and stronger because the root is still there. It has realized, oh, somebody's going to come get me. Okay. All right. I'm going to fix that next time. Okay. I know that weeds don't have brains. They don't know how to communicate. They're not forming words. They were not created that way, right? We were created that way. We were created to communicate, to have words, to think, to work these things out. But have you ever grabbed a weed that has thorns or that you're allergic to and you start itching? Oh gosh, it's the worst ever. It's because you didn't get it by the root, and it got stronger, and it got sturdier, and it realized, I know what I have to do every time she tries to get me. In your mind, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to say, oh, now I got to go down this long list of things I'm thankful for. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to think about that right now. I'm going to push it away. I'm just going to push it to the side. Forget about it. I'm not going to think about it right now until you go to bed. then it comes at you. And you're like, oh no, I'm not going to think about that. I'm going to get up and go do something so I don't have to lay there and think about that. Deal with it. Counteract it. And move forward because you're worth it. You're worth it. I don't want you to ever look at a dandelion the same again. Those are fun to blow. I know. Stuff goes everywhere. Make a wish. Great. I love it. But just because it's beautiful doesn't mean it's good. Oh, I wrote a note down for that too today, because I was kind of jotting down some thoughts, and I put that weeds take on the look of a beautiful flower, but the damage done starts below the soil. It might look right, it might look beautiful, but nobody likes the look of death, and weeds will do that. Weeds will kill. Those negative thoughts are going to kill too. Might kill dreams. Might kill goals. Might kill friendships, relationships. And slowly but surely, in its own little way, it's killing you until you take them by the root and get rid of them. Been there. I'm still dealing with it. I think that's why it's been so deep on my mind to share it with you. And I realize I can change things, and my life is much happier and much better when I don't let those negative thoughts take root. When I get them by the root and get rid of them, life is sweet. Even if it looks difficult, even if I have a leaky water heater, hot water heater, you know, it happens. Those things are not promised forever. We're going to have to replace appliances and things. We're going to have to replace all kinds of stuff. But you can't be replaced. Your biggest, wildest dreams that you want to attack, those can't be replaced. You might get different ones. But I can tell you that if you have a dream and you don't go after it, it'll be taken from you, because you're going to get rid of it. You're going to kill it, and someone else is going to get that. And they're going to take it, and they're going to run with it, and they're going to make it. And you're going to think, why didn't I do that? And then you go back into that negative thinking, and you dig yourself in a hole again. And that is not what you should be doing. It's not what I want for you. That's not living your life and loving the life you live. You know how to do that. Start changing those thoughts, and you're going to change your life. As a man thinketh, so is he. What you think about, you become. Stop giving way to so much negativity in your life, because you're opening the door for more. It's time to slam the door, shut the windows, and stop letting that stuff in your life. And I challenge you to do it right now. Got it? Good. I'll see y'all again tomorrow.